Are you thinking of buying a pre-sale and you're not sure what you need to look out for? Keep watching and I will tell you my 3 secrets to pre-sale success. Hi, I'm Theo with the Brad and Theo Gannon real estate team, and we have been helping clients and families since 2004 in Vancouver make smart real estate decisions. So what are the top 3 secrets to pre-sale success? First of all, maybe you've heard this before, but it is location. Now, location doesn't necessarily mean buying in an established neighborhood in Vancouver when it comes to pre-sales. That applies to resale, but for pre-sales, often it means purchasing in an up-and-coming neighborhood. So that's going to take some research and imagination on your part, and you can be helped a lot by your realtor with that. So why do I say that? Because purchasing a pre-sale in a already established area will demand a premium price, but buying one in an up-and-coming neighborhood can be a great investment and has much more room for appreciation. So a few things to consider are what draws you to that area, what would attract other purchasers, what about transit? Is there SkyTrain, bus, or West Coast Express accessible to this area? What are the views? Are there parks? Are there schools and shopping nearby? So it's smart to look into what is the city plan, what is planned for the area for the next 5, 10, 20 years, and this will really help your investment grow. So do your own research, but you can also enlist the help of a qualified realtor. So my secret number 2 to ensuring you have pre-sale success is understanding the contract. So the first thing to consider is price. Have you looked at what resales are selling for in the neighborhood or even other new developments? How does it compare to those? Make sure it's not out of range and that you'll be able to turn a profit when it comes to selling your pre-sale. So purchasing a pre-sale that is priced way above the market average for an area is where some buyers have really taken a hit with their pre-sale. So the next 4 areas within the contract that I want to give you examples are deposit structure, assignment policy, changes by the developer, and possible delays. So if we look at this example I have here, a lot of developers will have a similar deposit structure, and that will be somewhere between 5 to 20% put down as a deposit until the project is complete. So generally speaking, as you can see in this example, 10,000 or up to 5% is given upon writing the contract, and then the full 5% is payable at the end of the rescission period. In this example, the next 5% is due in about 6 months, and then the third and last deposit of 5% is due a year after that. So these are all key things to note in the contract to help you plan accordingly. You'll notice here that sometimes assigning to a family member is permitted without a fee or a very small fee. However, if you want to assign to a third party, usually the developer will charge a commission for that and will have some restrictions on that. Having the option to assign or not being allowed to assign really will determine whether you can have success in this pre-sale. Another thing to be aware of is if the developer allows you to assign the pre-sale before it's complete, will you be able to advertise it? Can you put it on the MLS system if you hire a realtor to sell it for you? So next, changes by the developer. So you'll note in this example here that the developer is allowed to make changes to size, the number of windows, the ceiling height, and finishings on a pre-sale. So there is some risk to you as a buyer of a pre-sale. And if they, like in this example, if they change the size by more than 3%, then they are required to rebate you the difference. If it's more than 10%, then the buyer has the option to cancel the contract. So those are all really important things to know before buying a pre-sale. And lastly, delays. what happens if the project is delayed, and for how long. So the project could be delayed by 6 months, it could be a year, it could be 2 years. What is the outside date in the contract, and what are your options? So all those things in the contract will really determine if the pre-sale is the right decision for you. And lastly, my third secret to pre-sale success is the unit selection. So it's really crucial to carefully analyze the direction that the unit is going to be facing, what outlook it has, whether there's going to be a lot of privacy. Are you looking into another unit? Those are all really important factors. Is the unit facing north? Is it facing south? So of course, south is definitely brighter, but also hotter in the summer. But in Vancouver, north facing could be attractive as well because we've got amazing mountain views. Also, what direction is the building facing? Is it facing a quieter side or a busier road? Further, a corner unit with more windows is usually desirable as opposed to an inner unit. So it's really important to look at the floor plan to determine how many windows there are and how much light is going to be coming into the unit. Also, bedroom size. It's not a bad idea to tape out the size of the bedroom that you see on the floor plan or in the display suite. Take it home and map it out, see how it compares to what you live in right now. See if a queen bed or bigger can fit inside that bedroom, and some end tables or other furniture. Many people overlook closet space. So is there enough storage room in the floor plan for you to put anything other than a few pieces of clothing? And last but not least, parking and a locker. Is there a parking spot included? How much do you have to pay for it? And also a locker. Is it worthwhile to spend the extra money on getting a locker or even a second parking spot? So those are my top 3 secrets to pre-sale success. I hope that's been helpful for you. And of course, having a knowledgeable realtor on your side will help you make a great investment in a pre-sale. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.